Xiefeng Preaching Tao 1. Xiefeng, May 13, 2008. Translation edited by Jiejing. Tao is the consciousness of the greatest creator, the driving force behind the movement and transformation of all things in the universe. It is the lifeblood of the universe, it is nature, and the synthesis of all laws. Tao possesses 8 characteristics: holographic order, eternal reliability, instantaneous sensitivity and adaptability, transcendence over time and space with no interior or exterior, spirituality, justice, non-obstruction, and illusory yet actual existence. The first characteristic of Tao, holographic order. The universe is holographic, everything is interconnected, and the universe is a living entity. The activity of an ant is related to an elephant drinking water. The fluttering of a butterfly's wings in Alaska is connected to a storm at the Cape of Good Hope. Today's cough is linked to an insect swallowed 10 years ago. The current back pain is related to a mouse killed 500 years ago. The suffering of a grandson today is connected to the mountain digging activities of ancestors 3,000 years ago. The rolling of a stone on the moon is linked to an earthquake somewhere on Earth. An explosion on a distant planet thousands of light years away is related to someone sneezing on Earth. Parents' words and actions are connected to the growth of their children. A mosquito bite on the toe is directly linked to getting angry. A lover's betrayal is related to the other's suicide. A statement made by Jesus or Buddha 2,000 years ago is linked to someone's behavior today. Darwin's theory of evolution is connected to people not believing in the greatest creator. A statement made by oneself 10 years ago is related to today's unexpected encounters. Everything is connected, no matter how distant. All events are related, no matter how long ago. Hearts resonate, whether in heaven or on earth. Spirits communicate, regardless of whether they belong to insects, plants, animals, humans, or ghosts. This is the holographic order. In the midst of complexity and constant change, everything falls into place with precision and order. Every word, action, movement, thought, and intention leaves an imprint in the universe. When the time is ripe, there will be consequences. Feeling helpless, unable to understand, unable to see the principles of good deeds leading to good outcomes and evil deeds leading to bad outcomes, one feels anxious and confused, not knowing the cause. Life seems uncertain. Everything appears random and inexplicable, because the characteristic of Tao is holographic order. Boundless and infinite, without tactics or fixed modes, no name or identity, no form or shadow, yet its power is immense, rewarding and punishing at all times. Invisible, intangible, and inaudible, yet it responds like a shadow that follows form. It can't be stolen, hidden, lifted, or moved. It's elusive and empty, yet it can cause earthquakes, tsunamis, landslides, ground splits, and thunderous roars. Where there's movement, it moves. Where there's stillness, it's still. Where there's life, lives. Where there's death, it dies. Yet where there's movement, it's still. Where there's stillness, it moves. Where there's life, it dies. Where there's death, it lives. It's profound and inscrutable. Hard to fathom its wonder, because the nature of Tao is holographic order. Tao that can be spoken of is not the eternal Tao. This is because Tao possesses the characteristic of holography. Holography here does not refer to chaos. Chaos is disordered, while holography is orderly. Tao forms an invisible divine net, which, as the saying goes, divine punishments, though slow, are always sure, with big meshes yet letting nothing slip through. All things, all phenomena, are within this divine net. They cannot escape it, hide from it, erase it, or extinguish it. Whether they are gods, Buddhas, demons, celestials, saints, ghosts, or monsters, they all operate within this divine net and cannot escape it, cannot escape from holography. As I expand, so does Tao. As I diminish, so does Tao. As I possess, so does Tao. As I lack, so does Tao. As I become complex, so does Tao. As I become simple, so does Tao. Holography is not chaos. Within holography, there are 36 8-diagram arrays, 36 dimensional spaces, 20 parallel worlds, and 64 basic factors. The permutations, combinations, and error corrections of these 64 basic factors intertwine to form astronomical numbers, which are difficult for human intelligence to understand and reach. Therefore, each person plays their own game, walks their own path. You are you. You can never become another person. Even if there is a 99.99% similarity, that 0.01% is enough to make a world of difference, as distant as 1,000 miles. Do you completely understand? If you do, it proves that you don't understand the holography of Tao. Only by transforming oneself into nothingness, within the void, faint, vague, dim, obscure, can one glimpse a bit of true insight. First, dissolve oneself into holography, then one can understand the characteristic of Tao is holographic. Laozi said, "Those who are skilled in the way of Tao are subtle, mysterious, profound, and penetrating, so deep that they cannot be understood." Why? Because Tao possesses the characteristic of holography. Knowing that Tao has the characteristic of holography and understanding the holographic characteristic of Tao hold profound and significant value. When we can face the collapse of Mount Tai without blinking an eye or skipping a beat, smile slightly with a knife at our throat, remain calm and composed in the face of death, stay unruffled in the face of family ruin and personal loss, and continue to be calm and relaxed even if the next second brings about earth-shattering changes, only then can we truly understand the holographic nature and principles of Tao. In reality, at this moment, one has already become a celestial being. The sky is intensely blue, death ceases to exist, beauty surrounds us, profound experiences abound, all paths are open, skills are effortlessly wielded, and there is nothing to do but enjoy leisure and play. Understanding the holographic characteristic of Tao and following its path leads to escaping the kingdom of necessity and entering the kingdom of freedom.